Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Mbappe completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Courtois is there to clear. Threads one in. Kaká. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Courtois with the clearance. Oh, easy pickings there. Nuno Mendes. Quarter of an hour played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he cuts out the supply. Rice. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Batistuta. It's gone for a throw-in. Nuno Mendes. Kaká! Oh, not the best of headers. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Batistuta, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has been cut short. He's through here. Oh, look at the space here. It's run loose, who's going to get there?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder, and the task...
Goes for a shot! He's scored! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And he shoots! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. More or less by himself, as cool as you like. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Baresi gets over and intercepts. Courtois getting this one clear. Now this could be a chance. Nicely shaped ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well read, nice interception. Searching pass he's played there. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's looking wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Up he goes! Batistuta! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are pulling clear here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Always onto this. Shot could... Decent chance! And that is high.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Hazard. Number 14, Messi. Number 7, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 20,
Rodri
Pele.
tries to pass it through,
11, Neymar.
and he thumps it
Number
clear.
10, Mateus.
It's run loose
Number
here.
21,
Mateus. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. He's got away.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Just 5 minutes left. And he was quick to react.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can clear their lines.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. And it's lofted through here. Saliba. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Prachuap desperately failing to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's in a great position here. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. And now they can clear their lines. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri, great vision. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to play it through. Decent chance! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's uaeThis. Neymar! Oh, nicely intercepted. Threads one in. Rummenigge. That's the keeper's ball. And he's intervened well there. Tries to pass it through. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! It's in! Oh, flag's up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Now it's Azar. Oh, that is a big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. And here's Neymar. This looks promising. Can he finish? They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. Doué. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in
Just
at
a quick
half-time
announcement,
at
an
1-1.
exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So we're into the second 45. No, that's been intercepted, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Cleared away, and we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hernandez, Doué. And the counter is on. That is good alertness. Schlotterbeck with the clearance. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And he can clear it away. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's decided to go for it. He can get that clear. And it's Azar. Not the most accurate pass. That's an imaginative pass. Harrison spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. That's a cute ball. Azar. Doué. Now it's uaeThis. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's a sharp little ball here. Gets good distance on it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Hazard. And that could well leave a mark. And that was very necessary. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Harrison deals with that comfortably. Doué. uaeThis! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution on the field. Number 24. Housen.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Leeds complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? And he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your
Please
reflections
turn
then,
your
Jim?
attention to the
It can be
screen.
difficult.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
7 minutes is...
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that has been cleared. No, that's been intercepted. And he's there to clear it. Threads one in.
Thuram! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Prachuap certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Referee's given a throw. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for a runner. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there's the clearance. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That has ended up in no man's land. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's there to clear it. Just about within shooting range. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
It's Pelé! And he's following up!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Prachuap with the corner, there first. And that should get the job done. Scholes. And now they can spring out of defence.
Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Chiellini gets it away. And here's Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Hello, attendees.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
He won't be happy with that one. Lam. Oh, a delicate chip through. Nicked it back promptly. And he's surging through. That is good strength.
Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Prachuap have the chance to go the other way. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good alertness. And they've got rid. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And smartly reclaimed. And now they can clear their lines. Gone behind for a goal kick. And he can clear it away. Out of play for a throw. Albert Ferrer is there to clear. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Prachuap really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lam clears.
And the shot!
Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Yeah, he's the sort that can make the most difficult look quite easy, but that definitely wasn't his very best.
A probing pass, deftly away.
Prachuap really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe
And that
and simple.
is that. Prachuap perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.